teacher for Oldham Council, and I just want to tell you about my trip to Gaza this year. I went to Gaza in July this year with a project called the Hands Up Project. I saw the poverty, the overcrowdedness, 2.4 million people in an area 26 miles long by 7 miles wide, crammed in on both sides, denied of all their human rights for 75 years. I saw the camps, the terrible economic conditions. I worked with teachers and kids in Gaza, linking up every week, teaching English, telling stories and playing games. Today, I don't know where those teachers are or even if they're alive. I don't know if the kids are alive because up to now, Israel has murdered 700 children in 1 week and has dropped more bombs in Gaza in 1 week than the US dropped on Afghanistan in 1 year. That's over 700 children who once had dreams to grow up, to become doctors, teachers, footballers and good citizens, to help their community, were killed in cold blood with as a warplane strikes on their civilian homes. How can the world watch as the Israeli army close off the water, food supplies, electricity, internet to 2.4 million people? How can the world watch as innocent people are slaughtered as they try to flee their home? They told them to flee, they fled, they killed them anyway. How can the world watch when hospitals are bombed and whole families are wiped out? And how can the world watch when Israel breaks every section of the Geneva Convention and international law and bombs every part of Gaza as an act of collective punishment? When I was in Gaza before all this happened, I saw the trauma in people's eyes. I heard the stories of destruction, bombings, death, murder. I spoke to kids who have nightmares every night and adults who have ongoing trauma issues because of the constant attacks by Israel. I spoke to teachers who deal with these problems every day with kids in their class, as well as looking after their own families. The Israeli state inflicts terror on the population of Gaza. They bomb relentlessly, indiscriminately, and those weapons are made in the UK. The UK is complicit in the genocide that is happening in Gaza at the moment. Elbit was closed in Oldham because we exposed their crimes. Now, my friends in Gaza don't know if they're going to be alive tomorrow. I keep getting messages, final messages. Thanks, Sue. I'll see you, Sue. I love you. I don't know if I'm going to be alive tomorrow. They can't comfort their kids anymore. They sit huddled in one room with neighbours, absolutely terrified. I got a message from this morning from one of the kids in the project, and she told me to tell you this. This is from Dana, and she's 16. They are breaking international laws by cutting off water, internet, electricity and power to the refugees of Gaza. Here we are slowly dying, and the world is closing their eyes to the truth. While your sky is blue, we see it in black. We get tired of the smell of white phosphorus. While you are packing your things for a fun trip, we are packing them to leave our homes under bombing. They destroyed our dreams, our homes, our memories. While your kids are crying because they can't find their toys, our children are crying because they've lost their families, their homes, their loved ones. They destroyed our schools, our universities, our hospitals, everything. We are unable to face anything else. What are you waiting for to help us? To see us dead? I'm 16. How do you expect me to fix all this? Stand tall, everyone. Stand tall for Palestine. Stand for the resistance. And one of the things that people said to me in Palestine was, existence is resistance. Existence is resistance. Existence is resistance. Free Palestine.